Anthony Edwards fined again, $50,000 for obscene gesture. Anthony Edwards, the star player for the Minnesota Timberwolves, is facing another fine from the NBA, this time for $50,000 due to an obscene gesture he made during a game. The NBA made the announcement on Monday, just before the Timberwolves' victory over the Washington Wizards. The fine was imposed for Edwards' actions with 1:26 left in the third quarter of Minnesota's 127-125 loss to Memphis on Saturday. Despite the fine, Edwards went on to score 41 points in the Timberwolves' 120-106 win over Washington. The incident occurred while Edwards was on the bench, after being substituted out of the game with 2:25 left in the third quarter. The 23-year-old had already received his 9th technical foul of the season, which was a result of his outburst. He admitted to his mistake and took responsibility for his actions. "I made a careless, young, dumb mistake, shooting birds," Edwards said. "That has nothing to do with the refs at all. That's all me mentally making a dumb mistake. I won't do it again." This isn't the first time Edwards has faced disciplinary action for his behavior this season. The two-time All-Star has racked up a hefty total of $285,000 in fines for various transgressions, most of which have been related to language. Just in December, he was fined $100,000 for using profanity during a live interview, followed by a $75,000 fine for publicly criticizing the refereeing. He also received a $25,000 penalty for profanity in another media interview. In November, Edwards was fined $35,000 for another obscene gesture on the court. Despite the string of fines, Edwards seemed to take the situation in stride, with a promise to keep his composure moving forward. "I ain't getting no more texts, I ain't saying nothing else," Edwards declared, with a smile, referencing his earlier behavior. His 15 technical fouls last season set a high mark for the league, and it appears Edwards is making an effort to avoid further penalties this season. While Edwards has faced multiple fines for his actions, he remains one of the most dynamic young players in the league. His ability to bounce back from setbacks is clear, and Timberwolves fans will be hoping this latest fine doesn't affect his performance on the court moving forward.